Hey tribe, it's T.CHANEL here. I wanted to record this quick audio to finish touching on the reading that I posted about the C virus on yesterday. If you don't know what the C virus is, check out the video from yesterday, okay? But I was kind of in a rush when I recorded that, and I did forget to mention a couple of things, and I wanted to go ahead and to continue, Lord have mercy. I wanted to continue that conversation today. One of the things that I forgot to mention is the Eight of Wands kept showing up as I was shuffling, and it ended up at the bottom of the deck at one point in time. So I did speak about good news coming fairly quickly. I do feel like it's going to be within the next 4 weeks, within the next month, sooner than that, but no later than 4 weeks. Okay, the Eight of Wands coming out peeking out several times lets us know that it's going to come quickly and swiftly, right? Good news. And I also said that the vaccine would be available. If I didn't say that, I meant to say that on yesterday, that the vaccine, remember I talked about the Empress energy coming through, and, there was, we had the Chariot, we had a lot of cards that came out that signify movement, forward movement, okay, news, all right. And what was interesting is I was on Instagram earlier and I saw a news article, a screenshot of an article where they are already testing as of yesterday, this new vaccine, right? I had no idea that that was a thing until I saw that today. So, speaking of vaccines, I mean, like I said, I knew that this was going to be a thing. I knew that it was coming. I personally stay away from vaccines. I remember taking the flu vaccine when I gave birth to my youngest. She's 6, and it almost killed me, right? So I would say if you choose, okay, remember the strategy. This is all strategy. If you choose to partake in the vaccine, please do your research. It doesn't matter whether it's this vaccine, regular flu vaccine. It really doesn't matter. Just vaccines, period. Make sure that you are doing your due diligence and your research, because there are a lot of things in vaccines that would probably shock you. So that news came forth, and then y'all's president was on the tube today, and he was speaking of or about a stimulus plan. Okay, remember I mentioned yesterday that this was all strategy to help boost the economy that was kind of in a slump. Remember I mentioned the recession that has been talked about and spoken into existence for the last few years. All right, and right now our economy is at a standstill. Stocks are plummeting every single day. And lo and behold, just like I said, y'all's president was, speaking of a plan that is already in motion to help stimulate the economy. All right. So, again, this was all strategy, right? But in my head, as much as I know that the government don't give two flying rats asses about the citizens, I still believe or feel that this was not supposed to go this way, right? It wasn't supposed to go this far. And I believe and feel that even the higher ups are shocked at, how this all started to fall apart very, very quickly. All right. So I wanted to mention that also, today is what, Tuesday? Is today Tuesday or Wednesday? I don't know. I feel like over the weekend, I can't remember which day it was, but I literally said that celebrities, we were going to start to hear about celebrities, quote unquote, being diagnosed with this virus. And lo and behold, the very next day, Tom Hanks came out and said that he and his wife tested positive. And I had literally said that the day before. I said, oh, just y'all wait. We are going to start to see celebrities pop up with this, every single day. And none of them look sick. These are the healthiest looking sick people I've ever seen. So in a nutshell, I want to say that, don't believe everything you hear. Don't believe everything you see. All right. Because it's all a part of the plan. All right. And said plan is to spread panic and hysteria. I posted a quote within one of the comments on one of my community posts, and it went something like, the person that the person that causes the panic also provides the pill. All right, so I'm gonna just let y'all sit with that one and really think and meditate on what that really means. If nothing else, in addition to the government having playing part, governments, because it's not just the U.S. playing a part in this, we also have to consider what the message is divinely. Okay, so the message from Mother Earth, the message from God, from our ancestors, whatever it is that you believe in, we are all being secluded, right? And we are all pretty much separating from a lot of things that we are typically connected to. We're not really going anywhere. We're not socializing. A lot of us aren't able to even go into work right now. And what I want you guys to pay attention to, okay, what I want you all to really pay attention to is your financial state. Okay, your financial state. Are you struggling? Are you scared? Are you anxious right now because you don't have the means to not go to work for any length of time? Are you forced to live paycheck to paycheck because you just don't make enough? I want you all to really take this time that we are in quarantine, okay, to really assess and look at your financial situation. If you don't have minimally 6 months worth of expenses saved up in your account, liquid right now, that you can touch if you needed to, that is a problem, okay? And we need to reevaluate, and we need to re-strategize, okay? We need to implement from here on out. We need to build and implement new strategies. We need to create new streams of income, right? If you are solely dependent on a job, that is a problem, all right? So I'm going to be teaching a class next week called Build from Bed, all right, where we are going to be building in every area of our lives, not only strategizing on building businesses and extra streams of income, but we are also going to be putting into place making some wise decisions, so that, if this were something like this were to happen again, if a storm hits, if, some natural disaster just comes out of left ass field, right? We are prepared, all right? So if you guys are interested in that class, I will be releasing the registration information probably over the weekend or Monday, but let me know if you guys are interested in that class. It's going to be very, very small. It will be taught live. And I want to keep it small because I want people to be able to ask questions, and I want to be able to help you all build, right? For the next 3 months, I want everyone to leave that class with a game plan, business plan in place. So if you're interested in that, shoot me an email, tjachanel@gmail.com, so that you all will have first access to registration. It's going to be, it's not going to be a free class, but it's going to be almost free. All right. So I did want to touch on that as well. Now is the time also to get your rituals in place. All right, get your rituals in place. The webinar that I pre-recorded is called My Secret Sauce webinar. I posted a link to it on the community page, so that you all can get your rituals in place. All right, now is the time that we need to be doing our rituals every single day. We need to be meditating at least twice a day for, I would say, 10 minutes each session. We need to keep our vibes extremely high. That is very, very important. That is our contribution to the universe, right? The higher our vibes are, um, the shorter lived this whole quote unquote pandemic will be, right? Negative energy cannot dwell in a high vibrational space. All right. So if you're wondering, how can I contribute to the world? What can I do to stop this thing dead in its tracks? The thing that you can do is to increase your vibration, and you increase your vibration by taking your spiritual baths, burning your candles, saging, and making sure that your place is always cleansed, not only clean, right? But also cleansed, the energy being cleansed. So this is the time that I want everyone to say whatever you use, whether you use sage, frankincense, and myrrh, incense, or Palo Santo, whatever it is that you use to cleanse and protect your space. I want you to do that on a daily basis right now. Also, keep in mind that sage kills bacteria in the air. All right. The other thing that I want you to do, in addition to signing up for my Sacred Sauce webinar, I talk about rituals in there. I talk about candle magic. I show you how to do a smoke bath. We talk about sacred bath. Like, you can get your whole ritual in order, okay, together by taking that class. It's about an hour and a half long, okay? I'm going to put the link down in the description of this video. Y'all get signed up. It's only $22. All right, so I want you guys to be cleansing your space. I want you to meditate minimally 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes per session, twice a day. Cleanse your space with your sage, your Palo Santo, whatever it is. Take your sacred baths. All right, and I also want you all to go out and get some fresh plants, okay? Plants, flowers, but something that's living, I want you to put in your spaces as well. If you can get flowers for every room of your home, by all means, but at least have some fresh flowers in your bedroom and also in your main living area, okay? Not only is this going to allow for, fresh plants also cleanse your space, right? It cleans the air. So if you can get like a plant that's actually, a potted plant, that will be the best thing. But if, all you can get your hands on at the grocery store when you're going to re-up on groceries, or some roses or whatever, bring some more life into your space. All right. At this point in time, we want to keep our vibes high at all times. Lastly, I want you guys, whether you're going into an office still or just in your home, I want you guys to find, what are they called? Meditation, music, miracle beats. You can search miracle beats here on YouTube, and I want you guys to have them playing at all times. Play them through your Alexa, play them through your computers, but always have some energy clearing music going at all times. If y'all are like, I don't really know which one to pick because there are so many, just stick with the Om. The Om sound is said to be the sound of the language of the universe. Okay, so if I can find video here on YouTube, I will go ahead and put it in the description as well. A lot of them are like 8-10 hour long tracks, so you can, turn it on and not have to worry about it for several hours. And just keep that going to keep the vibration and the energy really, really high in your space. But most importantly, more importantly, this is the time to keep and stay positive, right? We all want to stay positive. There's no need to panic. Don't panic. It only makes the situation worser. Okay, I know it's worse, but worser. And the last thing that I want to say, because one of my tribe members mentioned, I can't remember, was it Tiffany? I can't remember who it was, but she mentioned in a community post that this was a depopulation uh, ploy. That's not the word she used, but she did use depopulation, but this was all about depopulation. And I want to touch on that really, really quickly. Depopulation is not something that's going to happen like boom, millions of people die in like a single event. That is not how it depopulation has been happening for forever. All right. Period. We have there's certain words I just don't want to mention. Oh, I want to mention this, that my video from yesterday is already low key been demonetized. Okay, because I guess I said too much, but whatever. But depopulation happens every single day. There are things that are being done just look at our food supply, right? Research the food supply and how the chemicals that are sprayed, like all of that, all of these different cancers that are just popping up, and these weird ass diseases popping up. That is depopulation. It's not like there's going to be a freaking atomic bomb that wipes out countries. That's not how it's like an everyday thing. Okay, they're constantly um you know putting things, so to speak, into our environments, into our food, into our water, that causes depopulation to happen, right? And it speeds up death for the masses. All right, so I just kind of want to make that point. A lot of people like to talk about the new world order. Um, we are already living it. Okay, it's not going to be an event that is going to be like, oh, yesterday we were fine, today it's the new world order. No, it's something that's gradually, it's like breadcrumbs. They're just changing things here and there, slowly taking away certain rights here and there. We are already living the NWO, okay, and we're already living depopulation. All right, so I just kind of wanted to put that bug in you all's ear. So make sure that you all email me, T.CHANEL. Just send it to my personal email, TJChanel at gmail.com, because I can never remember my business email. It's support at T.CHANEL Inc. I'm pretty sure that's it. Support at tchanelinc.com, but child, that may not be it. So just email me at tjurachanel at gmail if you're interested in the Build from Bed class. All right, that is a class that you all do not want to miss. I promise you. Also, check out the link down in the description to get signed up. If you want a personal tarot reading, get signed up for that down in the description, as well as sign up for my Sacred Sauce webinar to get your rituals in place. Right now, that is going to be the best thing that you can do for you and your families, to get your rituals in place and start building. All right. So, I hope that you all enjoy this. I hope that you all got something from it. Remember not to panic, stay positive, take your supplements, drink your herbs, every single day. That was also a good time to detox, all right? There's a food shortage on the shelves, low key. If you can find some fresh produce, focus on eating fresh produce, drinking lots of clean water. Make sure your water does not have chlorine and all that bullshit in it. Okay, now is the best time to detox. When we clean out our systems, we can't help but to raise our frequency. All right. So focus on all things positive. Stay off of social media if you find that it's bringing anxiety. Um, don't watch the news. All right, because ain't shit positive on the news right now. Um, yeah. So hopefully you all enjoyed this. Make sure you check out the description box, and I will also put those links in a pinned comment. Thank you guys for listening, and we will talk. Oh, I also want to mention, starting next, the Build from Bed class is going to be on Friday, and I think on Thursdays I'm going to start doing live tarot readings. You'll get to ask one question. I don't know how much it'll be. It's going to be, I don't know how much it's going to be, but for a small fee, you all will be able to pay via Apple Pay, Vimeo, yada yada. On Thursdays, we're going to be doing live tarot readings just to let you guys know that and be ready for that. But I will be posting, more information on that later on. But either way, y'all have a great, I was going to say afternoon, but it's nighttime, yeah. Y'all have a great night, and we'll talk soon. Bye. Bye.